Not one of my favorite Usher songs. I'll just say that.
Your boyfriend's looking for me. Ooh, that's cool.
The opinions expressed in our content is for entertainment purposes only. We do not assume liability or endorse any of the third party content used in our materials. Okay?
Topic of discussion is the song itself. The whole story behind it, in the middle of it, and in front of it. That's what we're going to talk about. Now, before we get into the song itself, I want to say that, like, to me, I'm an Usher fan. Mm-hmm. To me, this is not Usher standard. Once again, it seems a little thrown together. It's not that deep as far as I can get into it. Like it's gonna last. Like a lot of his songs, you could play from years and years down the line, and they're good songs. This ain't a good song, but I understand why. Now here's my thing too. I thought if you was gonna put Kiki in the damn video, she should have been in the damn song. Kiki should have had a verse in this song. I feel like the song would probably do a little better if Kiki put a verse in there too. It would just be more entertaining, more interesting.
This is just one of Usher flops, if you ask me. This ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
it ain't work. It ain't work. I agree with you with the Kiki thing. Maybe she should have been on there, but I'm not a fan of Kiki music.
I'm not either. But I just think just because of what y'all were trying to do, it should have been some back and forth conversation. I think that would have hit. I think it wasn't because I think Usher got a big ass ego, and this was his song or whatnot.
But he collabed.
Huh?
He collabed with people.
Yeah, but I just feel like he felt like this was his.
Okay.
But I feel like if he would have thought, or his people would have thought a little more into it, that she should have been on the song. But you know what? It ain't too late for a remix. Remix might do better.
Keep it. Keep it.
I would be interested in hearing the remix.
I would not.
Okay, but let's talk about the song itself. Do you feel that this song in general was disrespectful to the situation?
Of course. Y'all done talked that lady out of a relationship. Now she got a big
head. Out of
y'all I done told y'all the last Kiki situation. Like, don't let the internet keep you single. Yeah, Usher, he's smiling in your face and everything. Now, but let's look from this a year from now. And at the end of the day, I'm not with antagonizing something. She got a lifetime connection with this man. They have a kid.
They have kids together, right?
You just publicly, once again, took a slash at this man.
Guess what? He started it.
So what? So what if he started it? But it's a good
tag, nigga. You it? Let's go.
That's why I say people in single relationships, because it ain't about who started. Sometimes, okay, yeah, he wrong for starting it, but you're continuing it, and at what cost? Y'all have a kid involved at the end of the day.
They broke up at this point, so it's over.
So y'all know people break up and get back together, and then, like I said, y'all have a kid together, a newborn baby. Like, I feel like Kiki let the internet get in her head. And she let the attention of, I'm not going to say Usher, but the attention behind Usher and all of them fill her up. And we're going to see later on down time, it's not going to be, later on down the road, it's not going to be the same.
I think, like we've said in our other video, we did a whole video on a Keke Palmer and her ex-boyfriend situation. Watch it. This is Keke. This has always been Keke. I've never, like you said, I've never been a Keke fan myself, because I've always felt that she's had a little funky ass attitude or just something about her. And now she's showing that what I've already seen years and years and years ago. But it's her. And my thing is, you can't be mad at somebody for being themselves or whatnot. And I think too, even when she came out after the breakup,
you can't be mad at somebody being themselves. Because if yourself is not a likable person, guess what?
Well, she's living in her truth. If you don't like my truth, the nigga to turn the page, turn it off, don't support, or whatever. I'm going to be me. But here's the thing. I embraced a woman finding herself. I embraced that. I feel like she was a typecast. Like you said before, we look at Kiki in a certain light, and she's been in that light, but that's not who she wanted to be. And now she's found the strength through having a baby to be the person that she always has been or always wanted to be. And now we out here wilding on her. Now, when this happens, most people do take it to the extreme, lose their damn mind. Eventually, she'll come on back down to earth and it'll all level
That's
out.
for an average person.
It'll level
This
out.
is not an average person. She's a celebrity, so she's gonna always have people geeking her. Girl, you okay? You okay? You this, that, and other. That's why they say celebrities live in a land of delusion, because the fans, the people, don't keep them grounded. So even though Kiki, go ahead, do what you want to do, but you gotta accept what comes with it. That's all I say. If you want to do you, accept the good and the bad. So, don't try to take all the glory and can't take all the shame.
Well, I'm saying this, like you said, I do feel like at this point she's antagonizing her baby daddy, definitely with this song. So my thoughts are this: if y'all was gonna do that, y'all should have came just a little bit harder.
Yeah,
just
and
a
then
little bit harder.
Let me say this, because this stuff they're speculating, but he said he never said that. What would that man try to get her for child support?
Okay, well, make another song and pay him.
My thing is try to get her, but it's like
get on the remix and pay the nigga.
I'm like, and then she do something else, and she keep antagonizing him, like stuff like that. I feel like people can only take so much before they hit back. Like you keep publicly, we all know that men can't handle what women
like
handle.
I said, once again, you opened this door. We had a private relationship. Kiki said there were issues in their relationship before this, but they were private. You took us to the internet, even though she was out there posting pictures and doing things like that. Their intimate conversations were private. Their thoughts were private. You decided to put me on blast. Okay, you getting the full load, nigga. Don't start shooting if you can't stand being shot at. You started this war. Now it doesn't have to be
a war with your loved one.
And like I said, well, I don't know if she loved me anymore, but I'm saying, don't go out there and start throwing shots and then think that you're untouchable.
But if he started and stopped and you keep continuing,
you stop because you can't hang. Like
and so he drew the line. No, not to do that again. People learn from their mistakes, but for a person to keep going and antagonizing him, you got this one. We forget a part like Usher. Usher is a whole nother grown man. Now, Usher is not a big man. Her boyfriend is a big man. Now, if he was to saw Usher in the street and just knocked him out, no. Because as a man, he knows. As another, you know what you're doing.
You're not gonna do that to Usher.
But if he could, I bet you he would.
But I bet you can't, and I bet you ain't.
Usher don't be walking around all the time with security though. So if he would have did that, everybody, oh my gosh, you're wrong. No, once again, you got another person. You have a person in your relationship with this little cute, trying to make this little cute little song. Oh, your boyfriend antagonizing him. It's not just someone, the mother of your child. Now you have to do it on the internet, thinking it's okay to play with me. I'm wilding out.
You made this into a moment, all right, Mr. Darius, by going to the internet. You made this moment. Now deal with it. And like all things, it'll eventually pass, but you made it a moment. So here it is. Now, I do think Usher was very petty to get into it, but I understand it. It's when it comes to celebrities, you got to stay relevant. So this Kiki's moment became Usher's moment to stay relevant, drop a song, and be in the mix. I think I heard somewhere where he asked about, I think I heard somewhere where Usher said, am I trending or something like that? Or
yeah, he did put that on Twitter. That's when it first happened. Right. But Darius, if I was you, I say make a moment out of Usher.
You can't. You can't. Make your pockets ain't long enough. Your fan base ain't deep enough.
Everybody is touchable.
No, I'm saying, but he won't
everybody is touchable.
He won't win.
Make a moment out of Usher. That's if I was him. That's what I. Not you win. Don't know that.
Oh, I know that.
That boy plays sports.
He won't.
And he's not a little person. When what? He gonna try?
I'm not talking about fighting. I'm just.
That's what I'm talking about.
Girl, please.
Popping in the head. What?
Charisma. They are not in the streets like we are. They are not in the city people. They are Hollywood.
Stop playing.
They sue and all other kind of crap like that. I'm talking about when you said make a moment out of him. I'm thinking you talking about like social media type thing, trying to attack him like that. Because like I said, he won't win.
No, I ain't
at this point, he just needs to let it happen. Let this momentum let it ride out, and then go about his business. The best thing that Darius can do is just find another woman and be happy. Or try to be a rapper, something like that.
No, he probably is gonna find him. It's gonna be harder for Kiki, is what I'm saying. If she's not a regular woman, we all know women in the industry, especially like you say, you already get the vibe that she got a probably stank attitude. A lot of people ain't gonna put up with that.
There's a lot of women out here with stank attitudes, but hey.
This in the industry, and a lot of them are single. Most of them are single.
I understand it. Men can't handle it. I'm
single with cats and dogs. Oh Lord.
It's another whole conversation about why you need a man to feel fulfilled. But that's a whole nother conversation we'll have at another time. But on this one, the song to me, so. What you think? What's that? Thumbs down?
Thumbs down. I don't like when people antagonize people. I don't like when people carry on mess. So I don't even care for the song. The song wasn't even that, and then the mess behind it, nah.
Let's do your patented. Do better.
Right. Do better, man. That ain't right. What do you think? Let us know. Drop your 2 cents below. See ya. Hey y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're messing with the vibe. See ya.